Hello, I am Vikram Chaudhary and I welcome you all in this video.
Hello sir, what are we going to study today?
Today we are going to study the short essay of A.P.J. Abdul Kalam's A Lesson My Father Taught Me.
Let's begin with our lecture sir.
In this short essay, Kalam talks about his childhood and how his parents, especially his father, influenced him. He narrates an incident about how someone leaves a gift for his father after he had been elected the president of the Panchayat board. Kalam was then a small child and absent-mindedly accepted the gift that was meant for his father, who was away for his evening prayers. His father was very angry upon seeing the gift and slapped Kalam. Later, his father explained the matter to him and told him not to accept any gifts without his father's permission. So friends, let me show you the whole story. Our respected A.P.J. Abdul Kalam.
What did I learn from my father? It is this: work with integrity and succeed with integrity. It is indeed a great experience for me to remember my parents, my father who lived 103 years and my mother 93 years. For both of them, I was their last child, a dear, lovable child, among my 4 brothers and a sister. Ours was a full-fledged joint family, and even now continues to uphold the tradition. When Prabhu Chalaji asked me if I could write about an important event in my life which may touch some hearts because of its poignancy or happiness quotient, what popped up in my mind was the present dynamics of the nation and the concerns of millions of our citizens. This question led me to share the love I have seen from parents, most of the time, and simultaneously, I was compelled to learn with parental concern. Let me share that event that happened in my life more than 7 decades ago. My father taught me a great lesson when I was a young boy. It was just after India got independence. At that time, Panchayat elections took place at my native Rameshwaram in coastal Tamil Nadu. My father was elected its board member. The same day, he was also made the president of the civic body. Rameshwaram was then a beautiful place with a population of around 30,000 people. If my father was elected as president of the Panchayat board, it was not because he hailed from a particular community or spoke a particular language or belonged to a particular economic strand. He was elected only on the basis of his nobility of mind and for being a good human being. I would like to narrate one incident that took place on the day he was elected president of Panchayat board. I was that time studying in school.
7 decades ago.
Those days we did not have electricity. We used to study under lamps that were lit on ration kerosene. I used to read the lessons loudly. One night, I heard a knock at the door. Those days, none in Rameshwaram used to lock the door. Somebody opened the door and came in.
Where is your father?
My father had gone for evening namaz.
I have brought something for him. Can I keep it here?
Mother, I shouted for my mother to get the permission to receive the item. But she was also at the namaz, and gave no response. I finally asked the person to leave the item at the cot. Leave this gift here, on the cot. After that I continued with my studies. Which meant, I resumed reading aloud from my study books, fully concentrating on my studies. Soon my father came in. He saw a tambalam kept on the cot.
What is this? Who gave you this?
Someone came and had left it for you. He opened the cover of tambalam and found there was a costly dhoti which is also known as angavastram, besides some fruits and flowers. There was also a slip that the person had left behind. The sight, overall upset my father. For the first time in my life, I saw him very angry. It got turned to be first time I got a thorough beating from him. I got frightened and started weeping. My mother came in, embraced and consoled me. At this, my father came and touched my shoulder with affection.
Do not receive any gift without my permission.
He quoted an Islamic hadith.
When the Almighty appoints a person to a position, He takes care of His provision. If a person takes anything beyond that, it is an illegal gain.
The end. I hope so you understood this chapter. I'll bring more videos on other topics. If you loved this video, then share it to your friends and family. See you in my next video. Bye.